Both the tone and the policies of my government changed drastically on the eve and during the last election campaign. A decision was made to wedge, to divide, and to stigmatize.
We're not a country that makes vaccination mandatory, for example. I'm just concerned about the fairness aspects of that as well.
We have made the decision that federal public servants need to be fully vaccinated. That is something that we're also applying to everyone who gets on a plane or a train in the coming months in Canada.
We're going to make sure that people who choose not to get vaccinated don't get on a plane or a train, don't get to work in the public service, don't get by working with the provinces on vaccine certifications and mandates, don't get to go to movie theaters or gyms or restaurants and other non-essential services.
Will your government provide an actual card or proof of vaccination? And if not, why not?
Well, I've never believed in proof. I just, no, we aren't doing it. Simple as that. But the answer is no, we aren't going to do it. We aren't going to have a split society.
Vaccinations will be mandatory for certain indoor settings where the risk of transmission is highest because of masks aren't always worn, including restaurants, bars, and casinos, among others.
We have no capacity to, I don't even know what a vaccine passport is. All I know is this, that it's illegal based on the Privacy Act to ask somebody whether they've received a certain medical procedure or not, including a vaccine. So the government of Alberta at least will not be participating in anything like that.
The government has reluctantly decided to adopt the restriction exemption program, a proof of vaccination program for participation in certain discretionary activities.
This VaxPass program will apply to indoor and outdoor gatherings and events, restaurants, sporting events, concerts, wedding and funeral receptions.
And today, we are announcing the initiation of what we're calling the BC vaccine card.
Proof of vaccination against COVID-19 is already mandatory in New Brunswick if you are a government employee, healthcare worker, or if you want to enter most indoor public settings.
Those who refuse to receive their first dose in the coming weeks will have to pay a new health contribution.
Premier Higgs said earlier in the week that Quebec's decision to impose a tax on the unvaccinated could be problematic, but added that Quebec's other decision to require vaccination in order to buy alcohol or marijuana at a provincial outlet had been effective.
As a province and as a government, we have been very patient, possibly too patient. The time for patience is now over. The choice to not get vaccinated is creating consequences for others. And I would say very soon, it is going to create consequences for those who have made the decision to remain unvaccinated.
Now, people have the choice not to get vaccinated, but there will be consequences for those choices.
Bottom line is, if anyone who doesn't have a legitimate medical reason for not getting fully vaccinated chooses to not get vaccinated, there will be consequences.
You don't want to get vaccinated, that's your choice. But don't think you can get on a plane or a train beside vaccinated people and put them at risk.
Fuck Trudeau. I was at the UFC.
Let me be as clear as I can. There will be consequences for these actions, and they will be severe.